Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. Hope you all are in the blessings of Allah. Today, I am going to say some words about Kafir and Kufri Kalam. I collected this knowledge from the book called Muqsadul Muminin, written by Maulana Muhammad Shamsul Haq. Sometimes some Muslims say those words for which they become kafir. By uttering those sentences which make them kafir are called kufri kalam. If a person says those sentences spontaneously, he will be a kafir, whether he does it knowingly or not. No excuse will be accepted about this. If anyone says those words unintentionally by mistake, he will not be a kafir. Then he must do tawbah and pray for forgiveness to Darbari Khuda. Some kufri kalam are like 1. If anyone says Allah does partiality in judgment, he will be a kafir. Second, if anyone says, I don't want pleasure of Allah, he will be a kafir. Third, if anyone says, Allah should not do like this, he will be a kafir. Fourth, if anyone says, I don't fear Allah, what will be by fearing people? He will be a kafir. 5. If a person says, I have a right to get something from that person, I won't leave him even if he becomes a god, he will be a kafir. 6. If anyone says, saying prayer is like an exercise, so it will be enough for anyone if he plays and does exercises without saying his prayer, he will be a kafir. 7. If anyone says, Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was a great amorous, he will be a kafir. 8. If anyone says, this person is so much bad and frivolous that Allah also can't bless him, he will be a kafir. 9. If someone says, if I was a Christian or Hindu, not being a Muslim, then I would be able to have pleasure of doing that work, he will be a kafir. 10. If anyone says, even Allah can't win with that person, how people can win, he will be a kafir. 11. If anyone says, if Hazrat Adam alaihi wasallam had not eat gandam, then we would not be excluded from Jannah. He is the only cause of our exclusion from Jannah. Then he will be a kafir. 12. If anyone says, I don't care for Allah's orders, he will be a kafir. 13. If anyone says, I am disappointed from Allah's rahmah, then he will be a kafir. 14. If anyone says, why I shall die by starving in halal way, where I can earn money in haram ways, he will be a kafir. 15. If anyone hopes blessings from Allah by giving sadaqah from haram earnings, he will be a kafir. 16. If anyone says, I won't believe that you haven't money even if Jibril alayhi salam says, he will be a kafir. 17. If anyone drinks alcohol by saying Bismillah or takes money of interest or bribery or involves in zina or starts a work like those, he will be a kafir. 18. If someone hates or jokes on any sunnah of Huzur Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he will be a kafir. 19. If anyone jokes or ridicules a person by watching his dress according to sunnah, he will be a kafir. 20. If anyone jokes or ridicule on a person's beard, saying his beard a signboard, he will be a kafir. 21. If a person does not obey any rule or provision of Quran or Hadith, or if he jokes on any provision of Sharia, he will be a kafir. 22. If a person says, "Oh Allah, don't do extortion on me," he will be a kafir. 23. There is a provision in Sharia. A person can marry more than one. If anyone hates this provision, he will be a kafir. 24. If anyone reproaches prophets or rasuls, he will be kafir. 25. If anyone reproaches Sahabi of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he will be a kafir. 26. If anyone says Hazrat Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to lick his fingers after eating, by hearing this, if a person says this is a manner, he will be a kafir. There are many Kufri Kalam without these sentences. By uttering them, a person will be a kafir. It is mandatory to know about these all by studying books and doing khidmah of alim people. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from being kafir and bless us all.